You're listening to the Wholehearted Podcast, and I'm your host, Coen Tan. Were you always celebrated for your childlike qualities? Or is that something you had to work hard to maintain?
Ah, um, I would say it's a constant work in terms of if you ask me, Harish, one thing that you would like to protect, I would say I would like to protect this inner child of mine and protect this curiosity and hunger in me till the day I die, because I think that's what can keep me going more and more. So if I have to protect something, I would say I have to really protect this, because if this gets structured, because I've realized somewhere in my journey earlier also, though I was in the so-called creative field, but I said, you know what, I lost that child somewhere in between. It will, like, there would be spurts of that child coming up and going, but then midway I would lose them on and off. So I've realized that it's about nurturing that child constantly. You need to play to keep constantly nurturing the child, and that's the mission and mantra that I take it back to organizations and everything today, is about saying, you know what, everything can happen, but that's what you need to keep protecting on and on. It's not the bank balance, it's not the money, it's not this, it's that, because if that is intact, it will keep you healthy, it will keep your mind healthy. Because if that's there, all other challenges and obstacles are a matter of time, or something that you can use your knowledge to overcome. But this affected, it affects your well-being, it affects your family, it affects your all surrounding, your environment, everything. You'll see, you go to somebody's house, you'll see whether that child is awake in that house or not by talking to that person.
Wow.
Like I'm talking to you, man, I know you're also a very excited person, you hold a lot of energy, and so you know that, like, if I have a conversation with you, I can talk to you in the same plane. But then if somebody is not in that plane, uh, or somebody is in a very critical tone or a very parental tone, you'll see that you'll feel choked.
Mm,
And
mm.
it's very important in that stage to either move into a different state of mind, or you would not want to continue in that state of mind. So if you ask me, I constantly strive to protect that child in me, and I try and what do I say, infect people with that childlike thought. And I said, hey, you know what, pick a little of that, go and replicate that back in your family or organizations. And I think that's what can bring a lot of energy around us. And I think the world needs more and more and more of that around us, because if that is intact, I would say everything would not be there.
Thanks for being part of this heartwarming conversation today. To the next episode, stay wholehearted.